Imagine sitting at your desk, and suddenly, the pen in your hand turns to red dust. You look out the window, and every towering skyscraper begins to groan, bending like paper under its own weight. What if every single atom of iron on Earth instantly turned to rust? We look around at massive skylines and concrete jungles, assuming these steel skeletons are what keep our civilization standing. Look at the Golden Gate Bridge mid-construction. Its enormous suspension cables and towers require thousands of tons of pure iron to maintain their structural integrity against the pull of gravity. Or consider the Hoover Dam. Concrete alone cannot hold back billions of gallons of water pressure. The entire structure relies on a hidden network of steel rebar to keep the barrier from shattering under the weight of the reservoir. While we engineer these massive surface structures, our actual survival against the universe relies on a much larger, invisible ocean of iron located 1,800 miles beneath our feet. Descending through the Earth's crust and mantle, we arrive at the outer core. Down here, extreme pressure and searing heat create a churning, turbulent ocean made of 90% liquid iron. This diagram shows the planetary dynamo in action. Because iron is highly conductive, the constant swirling of this liquid metal generates massive electrical currents that reach all the way into space. Those currents create the magnetosphere. It forms an active, looping shield far beyond our atmosphere that deflects deadly cosmic rays and incoming solar radiation. For this armor to exist, the iron core must stay in a liquid, highly conductive state. The shield is constantly powered from the inside out. Now let's trigger that metal plague, not in the skyscrapers, but dead in the center of the Earth. In a fraction of a second, billions of tons of superheated liquid iron violently oxidize. The churning, molten ocean solidifies, crumbling into red rust. As the chemical structure changes, the physical properties vanish. Rust carries none of the high electrical conductivity found in pure iron. The fluid instantly locks up. The deep Earth engine seizes into a static block of red dust, and those massive electrical currents die. Without a moving, conductive fluid at its center, the planet's internal power source goes entirely dark. The plug is pulled on our planetary armor. 1,800 miles above the dead core, the effects hit the edge of space immediately. Look at the magnetic loops on this diagram. Deprived of their anchor to the Earth's core, the protective field lines rapidly thin out, snap, and dissolve into the vacuum. Within seconds, Earth is stripped bare, fully exposed to the void of the solar system. The sun's violent solar flares and raw thermal energy now strike the Earth directly, bombarding our planet with unmitigated radiation. The sudden absence of the internal magnetic field transforms the vacuum of space into an immediate, inescapable planetary weapon. The full force of the sun's solar winds immediately slams into our completely unprotected atmosphere. This triggers a devastating physical process known as atmospheric stripping. This diagram illustrates the microscopic physics at work. High-energy solar particles act like microscopic billiard balls, colliding with atmospheric gas molecules. The impacts violently knock oxygen and nitrogen out of Earth's gravitational pull and into deep space. Down on the surface, the vanishing atmosphere and destroyed ozone layer offers zero resistance. Lethal radiation bakes the planet clean. As the gas molecules scatter and the radiation flux reaches the surface, the environment becomes incompatible with biology. Within 5 minutes, the combined impact of radiation and the loss of atmospheric pressure effectively ends the planet's ability to support complex life. When the violent solar storm finally clears, the oceans have boiled away, and the air is gone. If you were to stand on the surface, you would see a landscape virtually identical to our closest planetary neighbor. The Earth is now a dead, barren, reddish-orange expanse of rock and dust. We have become a twin to Mars. This is an observable reality. Mars lost its own dense atmosphere millions of years ago when its internal iron core cooled down and its dynamo stopped spinning. We dig iron from the dirt to forge bridges and buildings, but its chemical integrity deep underground is the quiet, invisible pillar holding our entire existence together.